tensions at home and abroad? The answers to these questions and many others remained shrouded in uncertainty. One thing, however, was clear: the world was watching. Trump's presidency, in all its bombast and unpredictability, had captivated the global imagination. He was a figure of immense power and influence, a man who could move markets with a tweet and alter the course of history with a single decision. His second term promised to be just as eventful, just as consequential as his first. The next 4 years would determine whether Trump's presidency would be remembered as a blip in American history, a chaotic interlude between periods of normalcy, or something far more profound, a turning point that would reshape the nation's political landscape for generations to come. Only time would tell what this new chapter held. But one thing was certain: the story of Donald J.
Trump, a name synonymous with wealth, opulence, and audacity. He was a businessman, a dealmaker, a reality TV star. Trump was an outsider, a disruptor. Washington, D.C. was a stage set for a new kind of drama. The year was 2016. America was on the brink of a political earthquake. Trump's entry into the presidential race had been met with a mix of amusement and disbelief. His brash style and provocative statements were like catnip to the media. The political establishment scoffed. They underestimated him. Trump tapped into a vein of anger and frustration in America. He spoke directly to the forgotten men and women. He promised to make America great again. His message resonated. America in 2016 was a nation deeply divided. The political climate was toxic. The middle class was shrinking. Globalization had left many behind. There was a sense that the American dream was slipping away. Into this cauldron of discontent stepped Donald Trump. He spoke the language of the working class. He promised to bring back jobs. He vowed to restore America's standing in the world. His rallies were electric. Trump's opponent, Hillary Clinton, represented the status quo. She was a seasoned politician. She was part of the establishment. But to many, she represented the very system they felt had failed them. Trump ran a campaign unlike any other. He bypassed traditional media. He spoke directly to voters through Twitter. His rallies were part political event, part rock concert. He played the media like a fiddle. They couldn't get enough of him. His message was simple: America first. He promised to build a wall. He promised to bring back manufacturing jobs. He promised to tear up trade deals. It was a potent mix of populism and nationalism. Trump's supporters were legion. They wore red hats emblazoned with his slogan, "Make America Great Again." They packed his rallies. They chanted his name. They believed he was their savior. They were blue-collar workers, small business owners, farmers. They were people who felt left behind by the global economy. They were people who felt ignored by the political elite. In Trump, they saw a champion. Section 5. The storm breaks. Election night 2016. The world watched in astonishment as Donald Trump defied the polls and won the presidency. It was a stunning upset. The political establishment was in shock. The media was apoplectic. Trump had pulled off one of the greatest political upsets in American history. He had tapped into a deep well of anger and frustration. He had energized a base of disaffected voters. He had rewritten the rules of politics. Section 6, a presidency under siege. Trump's presidency was nothing short of tumultuous. From the outset, he was met with resistance. The media was openly hostile. Protests erupted across the country. His administration was plagued by leaks and scandals. Trump seemed to thrive on the chaos. He lashed out at his critics. He fired off angry tweets. He doubled down on his most controversial policies. His presidency was a roller coaster ride. Section 7, America First. Trump's governing philosophy could be summed up in 2 words: America First. He withdrew the United States from the Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement. He imposed tariffs on goods from China. He renegotiated the North American Free Trade Agreement. He took a hard line on immigration. He moved to build a wall on the border with Mexico. He implemented a travel ban on citizens from several Muslim-majority countries. His policies were divisive. Section 8, the impeachment trial. In 2019, Trump was impeached by the House of Representatives for abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. The charges stemmed from his attempts to pressure Ukraine to investigate his political rival, Joe Biden. The Senate acquitted him on both charges. The impeachment trial was a defining moment in Trump's presidency. It deepened the partisan divide in the country. It showed the extent to which Trump was willing to push the boundaries of his power. It was a preview of the political battles to come. Section 9. A changed landscape. Donald Trump's presidency left an indelible mark on the American political landscape. He shattered norms, he divided the country, he emboldened his supporters and enraged his opponents. His legacy will be debated for years to come. One thing is certain, America was never the same.